This question is asking what could cause an adverse material usage variance. And it's important to understand that a usage variance is actually looking at the quantity used per unit. So not how much was used in total, because that could be impacted based on how many units you actually produce, but what we're looking at more is how much actual material did you use on each unit that you actually produced. And we're trying to understand what could cause you to use more material because it's an adverse variance than you would have expected. So, first of all, the storeroom supplying less material than is required by production. Now, just because they've provided less material doesn't change the amount you might use per unit. It just implies that you could potentially be making less units. So that's not correct. The purchase of cheap material, well, if you buy cheap material, it does imply that potentially you've got poor quality, and if you've got poor quality, you might have to use more. So that is probably a cause. Poorly maintained machinery. If your machinery is not maintained properly, then you could make mistakes with your material. So again, you could be using more. So that should be our 2, but just to check the last one, a series of short deliveries. So you get delivered less material than you'd ordered. But again, that enables you to make less units, but it doesn't change the amount of material you use per unit. So that's not correct. So the correct answer here is going to be B and C.